Welcome to the SDFC Fancast, the podcast where average Joes discuss America's finest city's newest addition to the MLS, San Diego Football Club, with your host, Nathan Parada, featuring Keegan, Devlin, Colin Thomas, and Chris Thomas, and of course the man who holds it all together, producer Trevor. Let's do this.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the SDFC Fancast. What's up, gentlemen?
I like half as less as you deserve, or whoever.
We're back straight back in the Lord of the Rings talk. Here we are again.
That's
Beautiful.
What people want.
Beautiful.
They want.
How's everybody doing?
Good. Went to the beach today. The waves were huge.
Ooh.
I did not go in the ocean.
I was gonna ask.
The waves were very large, and it was lovely.
Nice. How's the weather down there?
Well, as you can see, this
Well, I can see how the weather is down there.
growing,
It's
growing
beautiful
very
right now.
nicely. Yeah.
Yes. Well, glad to see it.
There's a rock over there. This is a video portion of the show. Everybody who's listening to audio only, sorry.
Yeah, good call. But everybody else doing well, I'm assuming. Because I have some big news.
Ooh.
We're moving. Julie and I are moving. Right now we live in Oceanside, but we're moving within a mile of the stadium.
Oh, what?
And by
Sound effect.
stadium, I mean Snapdragon Stadium. So we know where the pregame will be held.
Now all the haters know where to find you.
Yeah, absolutely. Within a 1 mile radius of the stadium. That's where I'll be.
Dude, that's incredible.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
so we are excited. And I just wanted to show how committed we are to being San Diego FC fans. You know, we'll move by the stadium. That's the only reason we did it.
I believe
No
it.
other reasons.
Awesome, man. That's gotta be exciting.
Yeah, we're excited. Yeah. And we are looking forward to being close for the games. That will make life way easier because we plan on attending pretty much all of them.
Pretty much every game.
And speaking of San Diego FC stuff and news, the Chrome Ball Tour stop was in Poway this week. It's Saturday. Keegan, you mentioned last week that you were going to attend. How was it?
Fantastic. At the Poway Community Park, which it wasn't asked. And yeah.
Can I read some text exchanges from Keegan about this?
Yes, please.
Please do.
Okay, so Trevor and I were on our way down. Nate was already down there with his lovely girlfriend, Julie. Keegan texts, on the way, but I'm going to have to bounce pretty quickly. We'll shake some hands and kiss some babies, and I'm out. Which was hilarious in and of itself. And then he says, well, never mind. I went to the community park, and it's not the right one. LOL, tell everyone I say hey. And he just never changed it.
Accurate.
Typical Keegan move.
Told you I was bouncing quick.
Typical Keegan, man. Well, Chris, how was the Chrome Ball Tour at Poway?
Yeah, the Chrome Ball Tour was badass. The indoor soccer was a sight to be seen. I would love watching that stuff. Nate and I used to play on a team together, actually. We were way too old for that now. But
I wouldn't last 10 minutes, not even 5 minutes.
yeah, no chance. No chance at
Especially
all.
like the people that are playing at these events seem to be very, very good, very capable. They seem to be like at the professional level. There was the guy doing the tricks where he like lays down and juggles the ball with his feet. He's been at every single one, and it blows me away every single time.
What
You
did
don't want none of that. You do not want
What's
none of
that?
that. You don't want none of that at your feet, man. You imagine trying to take that guy one-on-one in a game? You're going to break your leg.
Shit.
You're getting old, man.
Ankles all day long, and they do it on the street. Like they seriously do it on the concrete and stuff. It is not. That's not. I could never do that. Never in a million years. But the Chrome Ball Tour is good. Saw everybody again. We actually, the next one is in Santee in 2 weeks. I will be there. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll have a booth. Maybe we won't. But if so, we'll see you there. I mean, either which way, if you're going to attend. Actually, we were told that I think there's going to be an 11-on-11 full field game at the Santee one.
Oh, really?
Wow.
That'll be tight.
That's cool.
I think so.
Nice.
Wonder if it'll be streaming on anything. It might be a way to see if it's streaming on any weird device.
Yeah, who knows? It is 2024.
True.
But more SDFC kind of stuff. Right to Dream Academy graduate Simon Adringa plays for Brighton. Scored a brace today.
Oh, shit. No way.
United. Yeah.
Damn.
They
Wow,
beat the
dude.
pants off them 5-0.
Yeah, they smoked him. They absolutely dismantled him. And so he went from, won the Africa Cup of Nations with the Ivory Coast and now scoring goals for Brighton. These Right to Dream guys, they know what they're doing.
Why did I think... I'm thinking of a different... So Simon Adringa is the one you're talking about, right? Adingra?
Yeah.
Who was the guy that got signed by Brighton but won't be appearing for them until next season? Was that
Yeah, we just talked about him just last
yeah.
week.
Okay, I was thinking that was the same guy. I got confused. So Brighton's going to have 2 Right to Dream guys.
Yes, and they're both like 19 years old or 19 and 20, something like that. They're very young and very good. Yeah, so that's,
Nice.
I mean, and so if that's any indication of the type of talent that's going to be coming through San Diego FC or what San Diego FC will have at their disposal, then again, I've said it before, but that's exciting.
That's
Going
so
back-
good.
Exciting.
Going back to the Poway event, I got a shirt from the artist there. Persway, I believe his name is. Is that right, Nate? Did I say that right?
Yeah, I was watching I was watching a video of him. It came across that you can't really see it on your little freaking there you go. Yeah, I was watching a video on that guy.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, he's done some cool stuff, man. He seemed like a cool dude.
His
Kind of
booth,
an
his
skater,
little pop-up
skater.
was like amazing. It had his art on it, his little canopy. He has
Yeah, he
really
did.
good stuff.
He did stuff with like Circa and Osiris and like DC, I think he said, in that like kind of that skater culture.
Oh snap! Christmas. Maybe his internet went out or something.
Oh,
I don't know, keep
he'll be
going.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
but
the-
no, that Persway guy seems like a real cool guy, man. Sorry, Key, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I was going to say all the art and all the Chrome Ball events and everything has been. I know we've talked about it previous episodes, but it's been amazing, dude. Like all the artists they bring out, from shirts, stickers to banners and stuff. It looks so cool. Like that whole culture they're bringing along is awesome. I love it.
Speaking of shirts,
Yes.
oh god, my
Boys.
background thing.
The colors.
You're blending in.
That's
24 is the
sick.
greatest number. 24 is the
How the
greatest
hell?
number.
How the
out
hell
there.
did you get that?
So the Riptides, God bless their souls, sweet angels, love them all. I also broke their website while trying to sign up with them. They were kind enough to gift me this delicious kit. I love
That's so cool, man.
Boys, the
24.
color's hot. I love
yeah.
that slogan.
Boys, I'm high,
It's such a-
man. That's so
it's-
sick.
it to the roof.
That's going to be
Yeah.
such a fun chant during the games. Everybody's chanting that with flags, holding. It's going to be gotta
Hell
give it
yeah.
to start.
That'll be
So-
fun.
Thank you, boys, for the jersey again. Thank you, and sorry for breaking your website. Hopefully, you got that shit figured out.
And it matches my banner, so that's cool. Now we're
Sure does.
Yeah.
twin matching brothers, But speaking of jerseys, there's been a ton of jersey leaks in the MLS teams finally.
Woo,
Which
and
is
Fuego.
fun. Have you guys seen them?
They are beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, they are incredible. Like the Minnesota one was awesome. It was like a starry night, and then the Portland Timbers was like a kind of a forest scene.
Mhm.
And all the other ones have looked really, really sweet.
I love them. I think that they've done across the board. Those are the best jerseys in any league so far. And I pretty much like I think almost every single one. I thought
Dude, they're cool.
Nashville and Columbus, but all the other ones I think they're amazing. I am really like it. It just makes me excited to imagine what the San Diego FC one will be. And not only that, I love Adidas stuff. I want Adidas forever. And since it sponsors the entire league, all the jerseys are Adidas jerseys. So that's exciting for me personally.
Yeah, they look amazing, and yeah, piggyback you, Nate. I just keep dreaming about what the SDFC one's going to be because they're not just like simple, plain.
No,
Yes, the designs are, they let them go off, do their own thing. So
Yeah.
they look amazing.
It looks like they put some thought into them, because one thing that's been getting frustrating over the years is the jerseys. There hasn't been they're pretty much feels like they're saying the teams are saying, it does. We're not going to put a lot of thought into the design because these fuckers are going to buy them anyway. But that does not seem to be the case at all this season with the MLS product. So that's really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
avenues. The SDFC kick go waves and seagulls, whatever. But yeah, that's
But no, there's a bunch of MLS stuff since the season's starting on Wednesday. Inter Miami's going to play Real Salt Lake, as we mentioned. Like MLS.
Yep, Messi.
Real quick, speaking of just the style and the fashion of it all.
Yeah.
Keegan, I know you know about this because you're a Padre fan. You know the swag chain the Padres have? Tattoo squares. There's this guy, his name's Jay, at the Chrome Ball event, and he had a SDFC swag chain. It was fucking sick.
Oh, what?
Nice.
Yeah, it was so amazing.
And we'll shout him out. He has a Instagram account called SDFC Inc. I think is what it's called. It's kind of about tattoo stuff about SDFC, but he has a fucking big old tattoo of SDFC on his bicep already.
What?
No way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I might have to get that. That's tight.
I got some room right
showed
here.
us.
Add a little bit of room right here for that, man. That's
Yeah,
so cool.
He said he'll post it, so just make sure you follow SDFC Inc. on Instagram. But he said he'll post that as soon as he gets a good picture of it.
That's sick. Dude, I like the
Hell
swag chain. SDFC, they need to get something like that, whether either copy the swag chain or do something else.
The swag chain was pretty sick.
It's sick. Is it like a soccer ball you spin? Because that would be pretty cool with the SDFC.
It was the SDFC logo.
The flow.
Oh,
Yeah, the flow.
that's
and then
perfect.
you
Yeah.
spin it and everything. It was sick.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways.
it was great. That thing was that was amazing. But no MLS news. Season starts, as Trev put on there. Messi plays for Inter Miami, as it's been a topic of conversation for the past year or so. But no, I'm excited for the MLS season to start. They play Real Salt Lake, who also Inter Miami had sick jerseys, and so did Real Salt Lake. So I don't know who I'm going to pick in the jersey wars for that. Probably Inter Miami just because it's pink. But I'd rather Real Salt Lake win just because they're probably the underdog.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to join our MLS Fantasy League, hop on in. Get started on Wednesday, and this will probably come out on Monday. So
if anybody is listening to this,
plenty
you're
of
a
time.
hardcore. Yeah, you're a hardcore, and you deserve. So we have a couple spots, or as many as you want. So yeah, come on in.
The link's on Twitter if you want to go, and I think Instagram as well. There's the join link. So hop in and follow along. It'll be a fun year.
It'll be
Who
a
knows?
lot of fun. We'll make sure to be active on the message board and all that stuff on the league.
Yeah. Totally.
no promises here.
Well, I guess I will. I promise.
I'll be on there.
MLS 360 announced who their announcers will be, and one of them is an ex-WWE guy. That's fun.
Oh wait, can I guess?
I can't remember his name, but it's not Jim Ross. If it was JR, I would die.
Oh.
But I just wanted to bring up the WWE thing because of the Undertaker conversation last week.
The best
Did you say
conversation
Is it Gold Dust? Is he going to announce?
Gold Dust.
That would be amazing. I think Cody Rhodes, the newest big name, the big superstar, big baby face as they call him, is Gold Dust's son. But
Oh yeah, I heard that too.
Bloodline or something, right?
fact check me on that.
Yeah, I was just hear little bits.
For those of us, I obviously know what MLS 360 is, but for those who don't, can you explain what that is?
MLS 360 is the streaming service that is on Apple TV, where every single MLS game will be. Well, I don't know if it's every single MLS game, but most of the MLS games will be available. Double check me on availability. I don't know if it's every single one, but
It's probably all of the games that aren't quote unquote prime time that that won't be on ESPN or the prime time matches.
Which I gotta say, I'm incredibly excited for that because we've typically have just watched European football, and that's always on usually early in the morning, and then it's over by usually noon, maybe 1 or something. Now I mean, it's all MLS has always been on, but now we're gonna have like football on all day, our time, local time. That's just having these games on in the background is gonna be the greatest thing ever. I am so excited.
Yeah, producer Trev and I were talking today. The first game's Wednesday night, but then Saturday, producer Trev was telling me we're going through. They have games like all day long, from like noon until nighttime. So
Yeah.
it's great. It's fantastic. I love it. I'm excited to watch a lot of soccer, so it'll be fun.
It is going to be our lives. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Well, so Colin was nice enough to put the odds on MLS winners in our chat. I want to. Inter Miami is the favorite. How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, if I had to pick who I think is going to win today, I would pick Inter Miami, and Vegas is usually right. So, I mean,
they'll be around
agree.
there for certain.
As long as Messi stays healthy.
Yeah, barring injury, of course.
Yeah, that's.
But I just call it a gut feeling. I don't know, but like I don't think they're gonna win the league. Like I think they'll be maybe in the final or for sure semis, but I don't know.
I have no clue. I was going to go with the pick. I was going to go with Cincinnati as my pick on who will win, but they won the Supporters Shield, so they won the most games during the regular season last season. And I feel like they played real well as a team. Have a couple. I was just watching highlights yesterday, and it's going to be hard to remember names. There are so many MLS players. There's a lot. There's a lot.
We'll
of teams.
learn them. We'll catch on quick. But so the Supporters Shield, since Cincinnati won that this past season,
They did, and then they lost in the playoffs.
That's important though. Like that means actually something though. I feel like the support, and I'm still trying to learn more about MLS, so I don't know too much about it yet. But it's kind of they're a great dark horse pick. I'm a betting man.
That's where I'm going. Yeah, that's where I'll go.
I like that a lot actually. Or Columbus.
Second on the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, just like Columbus to repeat or LAFC, but.
So LAFC was second on the list after Inter Miami, and then Columbus was right after them, real close.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, yeah, because obviously Columbus won last season.
Sadly, I feel like
he's always been good, as far as I can tell, every single season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say LAFC is probably gonna have a good year. They always do, though. It's like they're just always there.
Philadelphia made it pretty far last season as well, and they have almost exactly the same team, so they might be somebody to look at. Alejandro Bedoya led team. So yeah,
is he their manager?
He is. Yeah. No, he's kind of their captain, and he is the on-field manager. It seems like he's always yelling at him.
Oh, damn, he's still playing. Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So the core of that team is still the same, and they've made it pretty far into the playoffs the last couple seasons.
One team I am super curious about is the Portland Timbers, because I know they got Kamal Miller came over from Inter Miami, and then I had forgotten that Phil Neville was their coach. Now you can probably go on hours about Phil Neville. Can I just get a little 30-second Phil Neville highlight off of your brain?
Oh yeah, I mean Phil Neville
spot or anything.
No. As a player, he played for Manchester United and then moved to Everton. Played for them for a long time as a defender. His brother is Phil Neville, who's the pundit on Premier League games. Is Gary? Yeah, his brother is Gary.
Yeah. Phil Neville.
And then Phil was. I think he cut his teeth as a manager, managing the England women's team, and did okay with them.
That's right.
And then he managed Inter Miami. I think David Beckham hired him. They're buddies in real life. Did again okay with them, and is now at the Timbers. So I don't know. I don't think he's proven himself as any type of amazing manager anywhere he's been yet. But again, people that know more about MLS can correct me in the comments if they feel differently.
Just having that level of name recognition, the MLS is cool. I mean, any forward, Premier League player who, was relatively successful and a name brand coming over here is pretty cool.
I agree.
Especially from the UK to get some eyes on. And yeah, it's better than, Joe Johnson, who taught Mead Valley Middle School, and he's coaching a professional team. Like, at least we have a real, actual player coaching.
Don't sleep on Mead Valley.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
those guys are always in it.
You guys want to all officially pick a team and then watch them throughout the season? Let's do it. I'll pick Cincinnati. Who are you going for, Colonial?
Well, I pivoted a little bit since I saw the kits and a couple other reasons, but I'm gonna go with Minnesota this season. I'm gonna see if I can follow. Previously I was thinking I'd follow Colorado Rapids, but I think I'm gonna go kind of put my eggs in the Minnesota basket and see what we can find.
Wait, so we're picking a team we think's gonna win, or just pick a team to kind of just follow?
Just to kind of follow. Is that what you're thinking, Nate? That's sort
root
of
for before.
Yeah, just to
I
kind
don't
of
know about.
for.
Yeah, just follow. Pick a team who you think's going to win. No. Pick a team who you think's going to win.
Apologize. That's my fault. I'm gonna follow Minnesota. Team to win. Give me LAFC.
Okay.
I thought we were going. I was thinking, Cole. I was with you. I thought we were going. Teams are just going to kind of root for.
No,
No.
Keep it on the subject.
This is San Diego F.C. only in the MLS, gentlemen.
They're not here yet. Of course.
Yeah, they're not here. I was going to go keep into my Pacific Northwest roots, Sounders, but team to win. You already picked LAFC. I'm going to have to match Call though. I think LAFC is going to. Sadly, they're a very good team, and
Trev, can we get some shit on the soundboard for that? I mean, good lord.
It's
Hello, Washington!
Christopher, who you going with?
I think Inter Miami's gonna win.
Inter Miami. All right.
I'll place a friendly little bet, Chris. Remember at $20.
Sure, it's documented.
Why don't we just say whoever gets farther between LAFC and Inter Miami?
Sure.
Is that fair? About fair. All right.
Deal.
All right. A little side bet. I like it.
Deal, 20 skis.
20 skis.
And then
Remember this moment.
Keegan and I can bet on if Chris or Colin are going to win. You guys. Pick you guys.
Well, who are you going to pick, Nate Dog?
It's the same thing.
Who do you think, Nate?
I'm going Cincinnati.
That's right. Okay, you got to document in Cincinnati. Yeah, okay, cool.
I'll take Cincinnati.
You won 20, me and you then? LAFC in Cincinnati?
No, I was literally making a joke that you and I would pick. Never mind. Anyway.
No, Keegan's asking if you want to bet.
You want
I missed. Like they're doing.
Between LAFC and Cincinnati?
Yeah.
I'm down. All day.
I was just saying the same thing they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll also do another bet to bet on either of them. 7-way bet.
Hey, you can hedge your bet and you can bet on Chris, so then you'd have LAFC and Inter Miami.
There we go. I'm excited for the season to start, man. It's going to be fun. Like,
No.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted us to pick a team, so then, I figured we could start betting, talking some smack.
Yeah.
Not rooting for them, but, rooting for them.
That's what I thought with Colin's thing, kind of like, is there a team besides who you think is going to win that you're kind of like,
interested in watching?
5 years ago, you still watched. Yeah, exactly. Do you guys have any teams like that or no? Like,
and that's only for this year, obviously. Once SDFC comes, those are the only colors. But for now, since there's not a team, just for the season to stay engaged.
I hate to say it, but the Galaxy, just because I've been to the most Galaxy games in my lifetime.
I'm pretty intrigued with Atlanta United just because their stadium gets so raucous. It's always sold out, and it's just seems like such a badass atmosphere. I dig that. So,
I apologize for my cat. If I keep her outside, you just will hear her yelling at me all night. So, either this or that.
For those of you listening to audio only, there's a cat walking around on Nathan's screen.
Just a gorgeous feline. Gorgeous.
He's not a Savannah cat, unfortunately. But
we are pro feline on this show.
I think it was last week, Colin, you had told us about Duncan McGuire and Orlando FC with Blackburn, some sort of saga going on there. Did that conclude? Do you have any final thoughts on that?
Yeah, so I thought he was going to end up playing for Blackburn next season, but no, I think he's back actually at Orlando for this season. So I mean, it just ultimately, I just feel super bad that like he had to go through that. Like, just a young kid who thought he was going to get to play in Europe, just kind of got strung along. But now he's back at Orlando, and I'm really just hoping he kills it this year. To be honest,
Yeah.
just because I just feel for him, and I think he's a good player. So I'm stoked to see him one way or the other. You know, we'll see him all the time in the MLS, so it'll still be cool to follow his journey even more. But yeah, kind of a bummer for him in a sense.
Yeah, I'm sure he's missing out on a bigger payday, I'd imagine, going over to England, even if it is the second tier in their soccer pyramid.
Totally. Yeah. And just, I mean, even some of these other guys like Kamal Miller and stuff, like they're trying to use the MLS as like a stepping stone. And they almost have an agreement with their club that, hey, we're going to help each other for a little while. I want to try to get to Europe though. And ultimately that's where the best of the best is right now. So
Yeah, that's the truth.
Sorry, Keegan, did your wife and daughter just run by behind you?
Yeah, they're in Maeve's room. They just
That's hilarious. They're just all blurred out, so they look like ghosts in the background.
Yeah.
It's like some sort of sign situation.
Yeah.
Coming from behind. So the Copa America, which is a competition between South American teams, kind of like the Euros, how it's all the European international teams. Yeah, I'm switching gears here. Is going to be played in 2024 in the U.S. So since it's being hosted here, the U.S. is part of it. That's going to be fun, something to watch. Another tournament for the national team. Now I have my cat's hair on my face because she's rubbing her head on my mouth. Sorry.
Did they release like with the stadiums that'll be played at?
Yeah, so they've announced the schedule. And one thing I was going to say is like, there's teams that play in like Texas and then like Pennsylvania within like 2 or 3 days. And that is a lot of travel to be doing in a short amount of time. Even if you are flying, I mean, our country is giant.
Are there any games close to San Diego? Sorry, Key.
No.
Yes, there are going to be games in LA. I think Columbia plays in LA, but double check me. I'll double check all this. I just wanted to bring it up as a short topic. Ava, God dang it.
And when is that going on, Nate Dogg?
Summer of 2024.
We might have to take a little road trip.
So this year, I should say, because it's 2024.
Copa America is playing between which countries again?
Usually South American countries, but this time, since the U.S. is hosting, I know the U.S. is in it. Mexico might be invited too, but I'll have to double check that.
Okay, the U.S. is in it. Awesome. That'll probably be going on at the same time as the Olympics if it's in the summer.
Ooh,
it'll be interesting.
That will be. So we will have international soccer to be watching.
Duncan McGuire is like one of our Olympic strikers.
Well, nice. Yeah, we should, like Keegan said, we should caravan up to LA and watch a game, especially if the US plays up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. That'd be great.
And yeah, I just checked that today, so apologies for not having more information on that. But you know, we get excited for it. And speaking of international, especially the men's national team, Greg Berhalter, the coach, said his goal for the next World Cup for us is a quarterfinal. I'm sorry, a semifinal. What do you say? To make it to a semifinal. How do you feel about that?
A semifinal in the World Cup? Is that what he said?
Yeah. Do you think that's an attainable goal? Do you think he should be shooting to win it? What do you think?
I mean, it's a tough one because realistically, are we going to win? That's a very lofty goal, but at the same time, you kind of want a manager that wants to shoot for the stars. If we made it to the semis in the World Cup, that'd be amazing. But shit, if we make it to the semis, why can't we make it to the final?
I agree. And maybe that's the thought process.
It seems like it could be achievable. Like, it's not like he's saying, hey, we're going to win the World Cup, which ultimately would be great. But, it's a good, achievable goal for them to go for.
That's true. And it's like that Johnny V thought where that famous March Madness coach, I think, where it was, live and what was it, Chris? They did a 30 for 30 on it. I'm butchering this. You know basketball better than me. All right.
Are you talking about
what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about Bobby Knight?
Maybe. I don't think so, though.
Jordan,
worry about it. Don't worry.
Well, it's a good thing
Johnny
this is
be a
soccer
YouTuber?
podcast.
Yeah.
No, he was just a coach, college basketball coach. But pretty much the thought process was that even if you barely survive in a tournament style or bracket style game, or even if you barely survive a game in a bracket style tournament, as long as you win just by a point, it doesn't matter. Your slate is wiped clean the next one, and it's like a brand new tournament. So even if you don't play well or just as in soccer they say shit house a win in the quarterfinals, that semifinal is a brand new game. You could be a brand new team in that game, and that's kind of the thought process of that. So I think maybe that's what Greg Berhalter's going for.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Me neither.
Yeah, I mean, look, with our roster, I think semifinals would be a huge win for us for sure. I mean, typically we're just praying to get out of the group stage.
Yeah,
Right.
Go ahead, Keegan.
I worry with it being in the U.S. if we don't even get out of the group stage, would be a nightmare. So yeah.
Especially with them expanding the tournament to have even more teams. We should. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. But world soccer news: Kylian Mbappe, one of the biggest soccer players on the planet, plays for PSG right now, has announced that officially he's going to leave. And this has been kind of a back and forth thing. His saga: is he going to leave? Is he not? And he finally announced he is. The favorite to sign him is Real Madrid. Do you guys think he's going to Real Madrid? Do you guys care? Do you think he'll end up in England where all the money is?
I hope he ends up at Arsenal, which I think it was sort of linked. He'll probably end up at Real Madrid. Just there's money there as well. But I would love to see him in the Premier League. Good player.
He's 100% going to Real Madrid. I guarantee you that's where he's going to go. It'd be badass if he wins the Premier League, but it's not going to. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm a realist.
Yeah, it would be great if he went to the Prem, but I feel like so many guys that if they play for like PSG or French teams, a lot of times they do go to like Italy or Spain, and then it seems like his route. It'd be cool if he went to the Prem, but yeah.
Yeah. It seems Real Madrid has that draw. For some reason, it's still looked at as like the prestige club to play for all across the soccer world. I mean, that's what it feels like to me, at least.
Agreed.
But all right, that was all I had in those regards. I'm gonna do a little fantasy roundup. All right,
Great job.
Chris, who are you playing this week?
I'm playing Mr. Tom Fisher. Sorry for saying your last name on the podcast, Tom. Might need to edit that out. I need to check. Why don't you go on to someone else?
It's a double game week, so it's not officially in the books yet. I'm playing Sweet Tim Sherman when he's not saving lives during the week with animals. He's saving lives in his fantasy team and taking mine because he did good this weekend. Ivan Toney scored. And he had Lewis Dunk scored and a clean sheet. And then, he's just kind of kicking my ass. But it's a double game week, and there's still some time if, I have Kevin De Bruyne and stuff like that to go. But I think Tim's going to beat me.
Oh, got you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose. I'm playing Ari, and he has like more than 20 points more than I do, and I only have one more player to play. It is Holland, but I don't think Holland's gonna score me 25 points or whatever I'm gonna need to surpass him. So my short undefeated stretch there is coming to an end.
Lose, Nate.
Tom and I have a pretty solid match going. I'm currently winning 50-41. It's a pretty high scoring match. But I have three more Man City players that have another match to play. Hopefully they play, and he has some guys getting subbed in, and he's got a couple players too. So it'll be a close match between us.
I think that'll put whoever is in second place within 2 points of me when I lose. So.
And let us not move on without bringing up producer Trevor. He is just wiping the floor with JR.
Nothing to say. I'm so
Lord.
sorry. I have nothing to say.
He needs to get it going too. He's there's some guys still got a few months left, so he needs to, but he needs to do some work. He's like 6 or 7 games back, something like that. But he can rattle off some wins. You never know.
Yep, he's up 47-28, and he's got several players still to go. So that one's probably over.
Nice. Keegan, how you doing?
Great, undefeated. Just the champions team.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, I'm very very excited for this MLS fantasy teams to start up because that will be a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely not getting off the hook for that one.
no, I'm just biding my time until this next week when it starts. So good
Nice.
luck to all.
I did want to just bring up a couple U.S. men's national team items real quick. Josh Sargent has 4 goals in his last 6 matches. He had a brace yesterday. Guy's tearing it up for Norwich. And
I love
Christian,
that guy.
me too. I think he'll be a real force for us. Hopefully, up top we need attacking strikers.
Mm-hmm.
That's redundant. And Christian Pulisic had a banger today from Milan too. Pretty badass.
Very
Hell yeah.
nice. Nice. Well, I'm glad you brought that up because we're ready for a quiz game. And speaking of Christian Pulisic, he's the topic of the quiz game.
Oh, shit! And
What?
Oh, that's
What-
fantastic.
Incredible.
does any of us know what that was?
All right.
Anthem.
All right. Everybody have a pen and paper? Everybody ready for tonight's quiz game?
It's only
do it.
Gosh darn know it.
Why you have to
Oh,
be
yeah.
mad?
All right. Question 1. What German team did Christian Pulisic start his pro career for or with?
Do, 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 do.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, there we go.
Shit!
Hmm.
Good job, producer Trev.
That was fucking
All
close.
right. Everybody should know this one, I think.
Well,
Everybody
why
good
don't
on this
you-
one?
Should you
What's that?
ask us before we just blurt it out, or what do you think on as far as like consistency on and getting our answers?
I'm fine with you guys just blurting it out. After once we all know that everybody has written it down. Once I go, are you guys good? Then feel free to blurt it out. If not, I'll call somebody. How do you feel?
No, that's fine. Yeah, I think I know it. I just
Go
I
ahead.
get
What do you think?
is it Borussia?
Yes. Borussia Dortmund.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dortmund, yes.
Yeah, Borussia Dortmund. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
at Dortmund, I was like,
BBD,
no.
BBD.
You're good. Dortmund works.
Yeah, I
That's good.
figured.
Everybody got that? Everybody got a point there?
I had a heart attack for a second, Colin, because I was so
Borussia
confident.
Dortmund, yeah, it's
I was like,
BBD.
oh, no.
Yeah.
All right.
I know.
Yeah.
How old was he when he debuted for Dortmund in his first pro match?
Ooh.
Do you want multiple choice?
No, absolutely
No.
not.
Okay.
There's only so many years to choose from. He's 24 years old, so.
Totally agree.
Ooh, I hope.
I'll lead it off. You don't have to say whether it's right or wrong. I'm going to say 19.
Yeah, I had 19.
That's what I put too.
17.
17.
Wow.
17.
Damn.
Look at the boy go.
That for his first game, he played 17?
17 years old.
With Borussia Dortmund?
Borussia Dortmund.
Wow.
Legend.
We joined him when he was 16 and was only played I think less than 20 games with their youth team before he made his pro debut. They brought him up quick.
When I was 17, you couldn't pull me away from a. Never mind.
Go on.
Gotta say some stuff, but we're not gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
Good call.
All right,
Oh,
question
that's great.
3. Christian Pulisic is the first American to play in a Champions League final. He was playing for Chelsea. Who was his opponent?
Oh my god.
Oh wow. It's got to be.
Chicago?
Chicago.
This is so silly. I should know this, but I'm blanking.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put a team. I think they probably haven't been.
Go ahead. What are you thinking, Keegan?
I just put Real.
Christopher?
Bayern Munich.
City?
Man City. Manchester City.
Oh, could this be his week?
The pressure's on. He's got 3 questions to go to win it. 4.
No pressure, buddy. No pressure.
Question 4. Christian Pulisic's first Champions League goal was against a Portuguese club. Which one? I mean, you pretty much have 2 options, let's be honest.
It's like, I can't think of a Portuguese club.
Trying to remember their name. Oh God.
Chris, what are you thinking?
Porto.
That's who I picked.
Keegan?
Oh, I did not put that, but I I didn't get it right.
Who did you say though? Just so we have it.
Portugal FC. I knew it. I was so.
The
Once he
whole
said
country?
Porto, yeah. Once he said Porto, I was like, oh, I was trying to think of that.
America.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good team name.
The other one.
It's the other one. It's Benfica.
Actually, I couldn't think of the other one. I was like, I knew Porto right away, but I was like, what's the other one? Benfica.
All right.
Do you play for them? Sidebar.
Who played? What's that? What's that?
Freddie Adu play for Benfica?
I think he did, actually.
Yeah.
I think so.
Dang. Good call. Throwback.
Just came in
Nice
came
one.
on there. Yeah, disregard.
No. Oh, yeah. All right. Christian Pulisic is the second American to score a hat trick in Premier League. Who was the first?
That's a little hard. The first to get a hat trick, huh? In the Prem?
First American.
First American.
I mean, I feel like there's 2 to choose from. I went with Dempsey.
Same.
Same. Yeah.
You guys all got a point. Clint Dempsey.
I thought it might have been
Brian McBride.
Josie. Well, I thought Josie might have got a hat, he wouldn't have been. Never mind.
He was never in the Prem.
Josie Altidore?
Yeah, you're right.
He played for Sunderland, and he played for Hull City.
Yeah,
shit, you're right. My bad.
Cool.
I saw him play against Chelsea, actually, in England.
I totally forgot about that.
Oh.
All right. Question number 6. Christian Pulisic is the first American to score in a FA Cup final. Against who?
That's kind of hard.
Would you like multiple choice?
No. Yes. What do
Do you guys want multiple choice?
What do you? I'm good at it.
Sure.
What do you do? Yeah,
Sure.
why not? Yeah,
Right.
let's do multiple choice this one.
Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City.
Those are the 3 teams I was rotating through.
The one I wrote down was wrong, so I'm glad we had multiple choice. You said Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City?
Yes.
So it has to be within.
What year? Wait. Repeat the question.
I don't remember.
I got it. We're good. I'm good.
You guys ready for the answer? Read out your answers.
Liverpool.
I was gonna do that. I put Arsenal.
Man City.
Arsenal.
Nice.
Oh, change. I put Liverpool at first too. Call.
I thought it might have been City.
gotta remember them playing.
Christian Pulisic broke the record as being the youngest U.S. men's national team captain. How old was he? Just in years.
This is a big question because I think Keegan has 3 points, Colin has 3 points, I have 2. If they both get it wrong and I get it right, we got a
You
three-way
have
tie.
3, Keegan?
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yep. I got the last
Beat
2
it.
right. All right.
Good on
Are you guys ready? I got
Yeah.
22.
Shit, that's what I put too.
20.
It's 20. Oh, Colonial.
Oh, Colin's on the board!
On the dot.
On the dot.
With the stoppage time goal.
Damn. That feels good. I'm no longer a fucking loser.
That was a good win, too, on the last question.
Yeah, I can't believe I got that. All right. Good showing.
Clutch.
All right.
Nice.
Got the monkey off my back. Get off me. Get off me.
Now when you meet Christian Pulisic, you'll be like, thank you, you were my first quiz game win.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He'll know. He'll have seen this.
He'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Italian now. Because he plays in Italy. That's the joke. Thanks, Trev.
All right. Well, on that note, that's all I have for this evening.
Nice.
Good episode.
Well, quick little shout out to the Riptides again. Thank you guys for your generosity, always being cool with us. You guys are rad.
Always, always. All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Have a good week, boys.